Good evening, everybody. My name's Zombie Cat Squad. Part of my brain is broken. I'm glad to see everybody this evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Kitty and I are doing great. He's outside having kitty time adventures, and I'm in here, I guess, having cat dad time adventures. I'd started Alakir Desert, or Arcanist, and I decided I'd like to start another DLC and just do two kind of at the same time. So we're gonna take my Dark Elf Dragon Knight and we're gonna go start the Deadlands DLC because we did Blackwood with her. So we will do the Deadlands. I already have the starter quest for it. I got a... Oh, what's it called? I got a letter, yeah, from Lyranth. And so I gotta meet her agent, Rogatina Sina, concerning an urgent matter in her alliance capital, which would be Mournhold. So, we'll do that. It worked out so well because I started a new Ebonheart Pact character and I was doing the... Ebonheart... I believe it was the Ebonheart Pact quest line. But I ran into that Dremora Lyranth and she was just some Dremora that you did something... Like, she was part of a dungeon or a delve or something. And, it had been 5 years since I did the Alliance quest. So I hadn't remembered that. But then I did. And then right after that, I did Blackwood. And she was the one that gets you started on Blackwood. And had I not done the Ebonheart Pact quest line again, I wouldn't have even remembered who the hell she was. So it was lucky that it worked out that way. So we're going to get ready to go here. Turn out our lights. Alright, let's do it! We're going to have some bestie times. With our Dragon Knight. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't do it with the songs. I can't. I don't think those songs are bad. They just get stuck in my head. They get stuck in my head for a long time, like a much longer time than you would think. And I only have to hear like 4 or 5 seconds of them. They're that. They just, I get them stuck in my head real easily. And I mean, you don't even want a song you like stuck in your head necessarily for all that long of an amount of time. Most people anyway. Oh my goodness! So jammed up. A waste shrine. It's because it's Mournhold. Okay, so we need to find Lyranth's agent and see what's up. See, I want to do the Deadlands with her before I forget what I did in Blackwood. You know what I mean? Because the Deadlands is supposed to wrap that up. Because Blackwood kind of starts something and doesn't really finish all of it. What up, girl? Nice horse.
So, So, you're the mortal adventurer the Dread Lady seeks. I assumed you'd be, well, taller. Still, my mistress knows best. I bring you a message from Lyranth, the lovely and powerful Dremora. Hear the words her prophet speaks, and be enthralled.
Be enthralled, lady? You know I know this woman, right? You know her and I have done stuff together? A message from a Dremora? What is it?
The Dread Lady requires a mortal's perspective. She finds the situation merely curious, but says it has apocalyptic consequences for our plane of existence. Congratulations, mortal.
Like last time,
she has chosen you, and she promises compensation if you survive.
Oh, I know. The reason they phrase things like that is because all these DLCs are made so that you could play them standalone, or like they do continue a story, but you can also play them by themselves. So they have to kind of like fill you in a little bit, or like they're not going to necessarily reference things from the previous DLC or act familiar from that DLC. Because you could be playing this just by itself. You seem rather calm about delivering an apocalyptic message from a deity.
Calm, I suppose.
She's happy about it.
I have faith in Lyranth, and she seems to have faith in you. I'll mark the destination on your map. Plus, I secured transportation. The regal, sweet daffodil. Oh, and take this pendant. You'll need it when you get there.
Alright, I'll let Sweet Daffodil take me to your Dread Lady.
Will whisk you directly to the location.
Oh yeah, we're getting whisked. Love a good whisk, you
that
know?
roam the place to find Lyranth's hidden lair. The pendant will alert you when the time comes to use it. Then, just follow the trail of energy.
Roy! How will the pendant reveal Lyranth's hidden lair? She just said the trail of energy.
The pendant contains an epiphany blood ruby. It tingles when it senses residual portal magic. Use it, and it will lead you to Lyranth's lair. How ironic. She chose you to assist her. Not her prophet, but you. A heathen adventurer.
Oh, look, see, it does reference some of that stuff. Lyranth, the Dremora, and I go way back.
I am aware of your relationship with my mistress. It may not be as intimate as mine, but she does seem to have a certain fondness for you. Still, we must not use her name so casually. Enemies abound and mortals become skittish so easily.
Lyranth is fond of me?
Not in any romantic or mortal interpretation of the word. Not even in the way a child is fond of a puppy or kitten. Dremora aren't like us. You must have realized that by now.
No, I know that. She sees me as basically a pawn on a chessboard. I get that.
Yes, that's the word.
She finds me useful, basically, is what it is. You mentioned enemies?
Known as the Order of the Waking Flame has been interfering in my mistress's activities of late. They are of no real concern to her, but I don't want to attract their attention. I suggest you take similar precautions.
You remind me of Rogatis, Cinna.
Please, I am nothing like my insipid older brother. Nothing at all. I am the Dread Lady's true prophet, her voice resounding in the mortal realm, her herald on the plain of Nirn.
Rogatis also claimed to be
Lyranth's
prophet.
Claims to be many things. The Dread Lady and I allow him his delusions. Makes it easier to get him to accomplish the few tasks that aren't beyond his limited skill set. You should feel honored that this time my mistress sent me.
So besides delivering messages for the Dread Lady, what does a prophet do
Speaking
exactly?
the words of some higher power is the standard definition of a prophet. And there is no higher power than my mistress, no matter what the other temples or shrines may tell you. I do whatever the Dread Lady asks, and am honored to do so.
Alright, we're cool now. Let's roll. Hey, a horse is a delve. You know, what do you know? It's the first time for everything. Use the Epiphany Blood Ruby Pendant. What up? Better put your helmet on. Where we find this folks? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know you're gonna be right here like that. Right up in my groove. You like that lady, huh? Huh? How you feeling now? Maybe you should just let me follow my energy trail in peace, lady, but no, lady. Oh no, you didn't want to do that. You can mess around, Tiny Yvonne. Oh yeah.
Destroy!
Yeah, destroy what? Oh shit. Snuck up on me, did you, big boy? Like that. You don't know me, huh? Ooh, that's right. I don't even know which way. Remember how I was following that energy trail? Well, I'm not now, because I don't know which way. Oh, yeah. Building them up, tearing them down. I guess I'm not even really doing the build them up part at all. We could pretend I was building them up, but probably not. I am trapped. Residual portal energy. Okay. I'm in the portal, baby. Love me a good portal too. There's a lot of things I'm down with a good version of every now and then, you know. Wonder who I gotta fight in here. Yeah.
The blade.
Oh shit! You alright, girl? Goddamn! What happened to you?
Damn enchanted blade. I'll need to figure out how they were able to use it to trap me. But first,
For real?
we need to talk.
Okay, let's talk it out.
Ah, little mortal.
What's up, girl?
Your timing is impeccable as always. Of course, if you had arrived just a few moments earlier, I might not have wound up with that damn blade stuck in my chest.
True that. I mean, but I was busy messing around, sorry. What happened here, Lyrian?
Must I say it? That the Dremora you know and admire had a lapse in judgment? That she failed to take her surroundings into account when she opened her portal? Very well, little mortal. I erred, and the Waking Flame took advantage of the opportunity.
The Waking Flame, huh?
The Waking Flame, to be precise. Fanatics devoted to Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction. 2 of the cultists followed before the portal closed and surprised me. Incapacitated me with that enchanted blade.
Were they trying to kill you? I mean, I guess, yeah, they obviously probably were, huh?
Quite the opposite. The blade carries a unique enchantment I've never encountered before. It paralyzed me. Gave them the time they needed to portal in others and ransack the place. Quickly, check my coffer. Make sure the velvet pouch is still safe.
All this trouble for a velvet pouch?
It's what the velvet pouch contains that matters. I'm still attempting to ascertain its purpose, but since the Dagonists want it, it must be important. My coffer rests on the nearby pedestal. Check on it while I examine this accursed blade.
Rogatina said the situation was apocalyptic. Care to explain?
Why do mortals insist on receiving every detail, no matter how insignificant or profound, before they accomplish the task at hand? Apocalyptic. Just what you might imagine where the Daedric Prince of Destruction is concerned.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go do that thing you want me to do now. Got it.
It's gone, isn't it? Search the rest of my lair. Find the cultist I wounded before the blade brought me low.
I mean, I thought I just grabbed it out of there.
I might have been incapacitated, but that didn't hinder my senses. I knew I saw the wounded cultist near my coffer from the corner of my eye. Find him and recover what was stolen from me, little mortal. I will follow when I...
Gotcha. I'm on it. I'm all over it. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. I'm elbow deep in it, lady. I'm on it. Just believe. Shouldn't be hitting people when they're gonna shock you back, weirdo.
I knew I delivered a killing blow. Surprised he made it this far before collapsing. Search
Got
the body
him.
and retrieve my stolen item.
Is it gonna let me get it out?
Show me what you found, mortal.
You just told me to find it. You didn't know what it
Well,
was you
little
wanted me to
mortal,
find?
Did you recover the item that maggot stole from my coffer? Was it in one of his pockets, as I suspected?
No, all I found was this letter.
Let me see that. This letter names the maggot I killed. Devastator Rulin. And it mentions Greenshade. I wonder what they're doing in that miserable place.
They seem to be after your item specifically.
Indeed. My relic. When I learned that the cult wanted it, I decided to acquire it before they could. I covered my tracks, but apparently not well enough.
Tell me more about the
There
relic.
isn't much to tell. I have yet to determine the relic's purpose or function. I was just preparing to study it when the cult invaded my lair. No matter. The letter tells us where to find the Dagonists. I'll open a portal.
Let's do it.
I shall never get used to Nern's smell. Come, mortal. We have plans to discuss.
It makes sense that she hates this place because it's beautiful and it's a really pleasant place for mortals. So she's a Dremora, so of course she wouldn't like it. To her, beauty is chaos, beauty is death, beauty is like chasms and lava and, you know.
So much
So yeah, she
green
would
animal
hate this
life.
place.
How do you mortals stand it?
See?
Never mind. Rhetorical question. Let us go deal with the Dagonists and retrieve the relic they took from my lair.
How do we find the Order of the Waking
The
Flame?
note you discovered contains the answer. Where umbrage creeps. It can only refer to one place in this region. Shadows Crawl. I have no doubt we'll find the Dagonists near there.
Shadows Cross sounds like a big place. Any way to narrow down our
The
search?
Dagonists use portal magic. I can smell its residue on the air. The pendant that Rogatina gave you. It can be used to follow traces of portal magic in the area.
Where should I start my search?
Right here. Simply use the pendant and follow the trail of the residual magic. Then use it again once the trail turns cold. We must retrieve the relic they stole from me. I shall pursue my own investigation and meet you once we locate the cultists.
Alright, let's do this shit. We're off to see the wizard, folks. Here we go.
she overcome the blade?
Never mind that. Get in, and I'll close the portal.
I don't think so. A simple spell will keep the portal open. Mortal, this way.
Let's do it. Taking these dudes out. Nobody messed with my demon mommy. Nobody.
A cave?
Tiny Ivana likes Lyrian.
I expected
They're besties.
Dagon's bootlickers to have grander accommodations than a simple cave. Look around and find my relic, mortal.
Where are we?
I assume this cave serves as a base for the Waking Flame. Not very impressive, truth be told. Come, let us find whatever hole those cultists used to store their valuables. I want the relic back in my possession before the next clan fear cause. Search the area. Leave no stone unturned. We must
Gotcha.
retrieve the relic. I hear voices up ahead. It must be.
I'm all over it.
Davists. No better than Davists hiding in the bowels of these caves.
Just a minute, folks. I gotta let my cat inside. Hang on a minute. Kitty, kitty, boo-boo, little kitty. What's up, dude? Oh, it's cold out there, huh, buddy? You about to get blowed away, Mr. Kitty? You give me a cat pet? No cat pets? Okay, no cat pets. Alright, folks. No cat pets for old dad. Not even one solitary cat pet. That's right, I'll get something. Let's do this! Is there a book up here? No! Okay, let's keep it. Up, weirdos.
Then onto a
Doom! I killed him before he could even finish talking crap.
Learn more. Coming here was a mistake, Lyran.
It was a mistake for you, big boy. What the hell are you talking about? You just got rolled, big boy. You the one made a mistake coming here. You just got manhandled by a girl. Oh shit, son.
Finally. Search the camp and find my relic, little mortal.
Quit hitting her and you won't get electrocuted by her armor, big boy. But I mean, I guess that's your job, huh? Whoopsie. Let's get her too. You going down, girl? You going down? You going to hell down? Yeah. Fucking Allegion's Catalyst. Oh, yeah. Searching the camp for a book with some pictures in it.
Curious drawings. Definitely mechanical. But what was that about transforming Daedra? Intriguing.
Let's check out the notes. Alright, we got the notes. Where we going now? I ain't looking at the notes. Lyrians can look at the notes. Yeah, I'm just chopping, folks. Folks are getting chopped. Folks are getting sliced. Relic. Here we go. Nice.
Well done, mortal. You found my relic. Give it to me.
There you go. Here you go.
Stay alert, little mortal. The Dagon is...
She told me to give it to her. Oh, did she just take it from me or what? Doombringer Rizarine. Lyranth the Dremora attained the portal key. I won it. send Devastator, Rulin, and a few acolytes to retrieve it, but make it clear that the key is worth more than their lives. Without it, our plans could face a significant setback. Our time to get the Cataclysm up and running grows short. I am loath to relinquish the blade for this task, but we must take the Dremora off the board. Her interference can no longer be tolerated. Once you have the key, just line up the symbols as I've diagrammed here. It should open the portal that will take you to our base in Oblivion. Then you and the others can bring me the portal key. We'll need it to access additional realms from this location. And bring the schematics. Do not leave them behind. The last thing we need is for them to fall into the hands of someone someone opposed to our vision. Return to us soon along with Devastator Ruin. You may witness the next test of the Cataclysm. After that, we shall release disaster upon the mortal realm. In Dagon's name, Sister Keldina.
So
what up?
Sister Seldina wants my relic. And she
Apparently,
provided directions on how to use it. Interesting.
Yeah, apparently she's straight up and down about it, huh? So what you want to do that?
Conveniently lays out the cult's plans. Schematics for some strange device, and my relic. Not bad for a day's labor. These items tell me much about what the Dagonists are up to.
You get pretty much everything right. What does the letter signify?
Sister Seldina had the audacity to order the cultists to steal my relic.
Audacity!
And she gave them the damn blade that incapacitated me. She calls the relic a portal key. Claims it leads to some sort of base in Oblivion.
A base in Oblivion?
Yes, from which they plan to unleash disasters upon your world. I suspect it has something to do with these schematics. A diagram for some sort of device they call the Cataclysm. It has some purpose regarding Daedric transformation. Intriguing.
So now what? Damn, didn't we just fight?
My minion had better have completed the preparations I assigned her. Come.
Mistress, the adventurer approaches.
Yeah, I was right behind her.
We got lucky, little mortal. The letter we found indicated that Sister Seldina wanted the portal key brought to her after the cultists recovered it. For whatever reason, that didn't happen. Perhaps they were waiting for Devastator Rulin to return.
Devastator Ruin? That's the cultist you managed to kill in your lair, right?
Yes, and whose corpse now rests before us. He will serve my purpose as well, I think. Time enough for that later. For now, take this. I understand that your kind expect such treats after performing clever tricks for your betters. Questions about the Order of the Waking Flame still linger, little mortal. And the danger posed to your plane of existence hasn't abated. We can still help each other if you are willing.
What do you need me to do?
Before we make use of the portal key, we must complete our own preparations. Then we can find the cult's base in Oblivion and determine their plans for the Cataclysm. You must acquire the root of a fluster fume plant and a tincture of befuddlement.
Why do we need roots and a tincture?
The relic opens a portal to Oblivion, most likely the Deadlands. Regardless, we can't just stroll in and expect them to reveal their plans. I'll use those items to create a potion to fool them. It will make you appear to be the corpse lying here.
Alright, I'll get the flusterfume root and the tincture of befuddlement for you.
Flusterfume plants grow nearby, southeast in the caves of Camp Bushnikbar. As for the tincture of befuddlement, I believe Orion the alchemist may have one at the outpost south of Bramblebreach. Return here when you have acquired both.
This potion you plan to create will make me look just like the dead cultist? Oh, great. You mean so I get to be some character that isn't my own again? Awesome.
It will make you look like the dead cultist when he was still among the living. That's the intent, anyway. I am not much of an alchemist, but I believe I can make this work. Mortal flesh is much more malleable than you would imagine.
Alright, let's roll.
Yeah, we gotta go get these things that she needs.